know what game we playing. We playing some Danganronpa. Y'all all know I ain't putting no videos out, this and that. Y'all ain't understand. I was sick. Not like no coronavirus. I was sick. I was coughing. I was sneezing too much. And yeah, I was kind of like off. So yeah. But last time, oh snap, I'll do it later, you feel me? So, what we finna do, we finna get some evidence. Y'all know Sayaka died. And we all know, we finna see who did it. We finna see who surely who did it. This is the... Hold on, I did just woke up. I ain't gonna figure it. This is doesn't this mean that it was used in an attack somehow? And plus, it been taken off of the sheet. Wait, okay. I haven't actually looked at it. Look at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised if it coat is gold too. On top of that, some of the gold had come out. Ooh, so somebody had came out with their hand. Yes, their hands. Right there, just you feel me? I'm gonna make that sure I can't sit that up, so my rig gonna be a little bit off. Hello, this song bumping. Oh, snap! I remember the coating stick to you if you just touch it a little bit. Okay. Bit. Okay. This a key on the ground. It has my name on it. So this must be my room key. I remember correctly. We trade room keys. Okay. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka will have my keys to my room. But wait, if that was true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? That's all I wanna know, how. Cause Sayaka had forgot to lock the door. No, they don't seem impossible. She was scared. She was scared. I remember she was like, I was scared. Oh, this someone is, someone else grabbed it. Something. Sayaka was here when we switched rooms. And yeah, she was scared. You feel me? I was waiting so she couldn't have to drop it. So how did the killer? So yeah, we switched rooms because she said she was scared. This is the sheet. Oh, okay. And plus the sword haven't been taken out. It just been the sheet. But, there was some scratches on the sheet that must be made with something sharp. But how the sheet got scratched up in the first place? Even if somebody used the sword doing stronger, it doesn't mean. Hold up. Hey, Yeah, I'm like super bad. Put my glasses on. If you going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you must do is unsheath it. Yeah, a heavy sheet like this will only get in the way. It could be just side off the middle of the fight. Yeah, like, I guess the killer tried to scratch the evidence or something. Y'all let me know. Hey, Makoto. It's called. They go just have the same name. Hey, Makoto. Oh. Okay. I called her name so well, so what's the... I can't say that word, investigation, y'all know, in the area, but...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious?
Ooh.
No, not really. I'm searching. Searching?
She was down on her knees. Yeah, you have to say it like that. Carefully, inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I'm dumb. Dumb up the road. I don't know, my reader. What is she doing? Inspecting, but she seems to be. The bathroom. You already got there have been scratches on the wall and on the bed. It's the evidence of a struggle. Look like it had been some kind of fight. Tell me,
wait.
Nah. It's possible Mama Cooper put like sounds where you can't hear it. Like, do you remember all the rooms are completely soundproof? Yes, I remember Mama. When we first went into our room, he was talking about, it's soundproof. Not anymore. Yeah, it was like where he was in the gym, he was telling us that kinda happened in the room right next to me. There's no way you could know.
Well,
perhaps this was the other Makuba strategy, creating an idea for me settling for a murder. Now it's the bathroom. What else? Okay, we can flip.
hey.
Okay, hold up. Did I just scratches something? No, I didn't. There was big scratches on my bed.
Well.
Yeah.
By the way,
I know something a while back on your guard duty. The killer could be already stored some evidence before that. Oh, true. The trash room is the. Oh, yeah, that's.
you son of a bitch!
That's dirty bastard.
Shit.
Anyone who raised their hand to a woman is scum. That's deserving of death. That's what my brother told me. So
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find some bitch that doing anything, I'm going to pound his goddamn face in. But if it was a girl did it,
Yo.
get it started out with calm. Okay. Bro, what to look around, bro? Hold on.
Yo.
Are you
What?
serious?
What?
So, sure haven't used yours either then?
What?
It's not.
What?
Okay, God damn, Kyrie. Actually, we was talking about it
By the
yesterday.
way.
None of the guys have it over there Tupac hits, cause, like, why the hell we wouldn't? Okay. That's it.
Well.
Hold on, wait. The notepad. The notepad is still here, but I don't think. Ooh, hold up. Did I got all the spots? No, I didn't. I know. It's one right. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. Hey.
What is it? I'm speech.
Okay. Did we do this?
What?
Okay, stop, hold up. Let's talk. Okay, we did talk to him. We talked to him.
You son of a... Yo.
I should move around here first. What is? There's something right. Hold up. You already got the secret. Something with the notepad, right? Yeah. Okay. Wait, what do you say? Wait, did you say that's a lip? Oh, 30 my room was this time to put it up a little. Oh, now. Oh.
I'm speech.
No.
Listen.
Wait. I noticed some glancing around your room more than once.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting? Just say unused. What do you mean? I have it searching your floor for one from the corners to the other. And identify one distinct stranding of hair.
Indeed.
Really? Not one hair from the victim. And not one from, that had been living here. You know that, so the hair somebody used to lint roller to, it looked like the lint roller in your room had been used but never been touched it. Could it someone have to use it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have one single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you can. Okay, so it was Todd or the killer? The question is that lobster.
Hey.
No, wait, Memphis. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. I'm focusing myself to push my panic down into the bathroom. Yeah, they killed my baby, y'all. They killed my baby. Looking at her made me painful, clear that wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her Sanka. All at once I was overcome with Julie and Nisa, the bursting into tears, but I can't hesitate now. Why did Sanka have to die? I'm up here. Had to find out what happened. I want to give up. I want to collapse, but nothing hold me up and supporting me. What? Hold up. What's the letter say? Look past her on the wall. Then I saw Leon, that dirty snake. Bro, Leon, you gonna get something. I can't tell, it's the end right there. She couldn't, you feel me? I see the end. You feel me? Leon, you can get something. And I'll put it to pull out the Monokuma files. That's certain a sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. It had been the killer blow behind using to kill her. Where did they get it from? Something. Okay. The Monokuma files that Sasha right was broken. Okay, her wrist looking swollen and the blood that's for sure. But there is something sort of the glitter that's on her wrist too. Right now that where her wrist is all swollen there. Something glitter. That's divine comfort me. Other things are there are some blood on her. Oh. Okay. Hold up, how is she? Oh, she probably did it to write that. Okay. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how can only her left index be? Okay. I have must be earlier. What happened to her wrist got broken. She had been killed, so possibly she was broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Saga into the main room, which she broke. Her wrist got broken. After the killer cornered her in the bathroom, then yeah, the daily room. The water of the shower don't turn off on nighttime. I got it all. I think I got it all.
It would seem...
Look like we found it, right, Makoto? Look like... Yeah, look like she right there before the blood. That's her final mission, and she wrote it in life itself. Don't you want to talk? Ooh. But the number she wrote it. What do that all mean? 7. Yeah, when you do say that, it says 7-7. 7-3. You feel me? Like,
so...
but she wrote it on the end, so making me think, yeah, I'll just skip all that. Wait, it means that they'll turn you on the, no, I don't want to hear that.
Well?
Think about it. If you're not going to tell me you on the cover of the mystery, this case is yourself. Otherwise, the case would end up. Ooh, true. I had no idea what trying to say. The dimension, we got that.
Makoto.
So, what to ask about that? The broken, so it gets stuck.
What?
Yeah, it gets stuck. So I guess only the door. Hold on. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once I learned the trick, yeah, because Malakuba talk, yeah.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? Actually, the doorknob is broken, huh?
That's right.
You ain't noticed this when you just trying to come in the bathroom? I'm sure you ain't see it right away. What I'm talking about. Huh? Doorknob. Look at the doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob is perfectly been just falling off. Why this? Why like this?
It would seem...
It's like somebody used a screwdriver or something. Yeah.
So...
Maybe they try to get into the door, unlocking it, and end up breaking the whole thing. But the bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. The boys don't have, yeah, that's all the girls.
Just a second.
You just mentioned earlier that bathroom doors would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? No. Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So, you saying it's the only you incident? Yeah, we the only two-person know.
I see. Goodbye.
Look, I ain't gonna. I'll play League 2. Hold up. Hold on. Wait, hold up. Something don't look right. That used to be like where... Huh? My room nameplate had been Sayaka on it. Then you go right here. How this is Sayaka room, right? But the nameplate have my name on it. So yeah, I feel like somebody switched yo. Okay. Okay. You dirty bastard. Man.
Seems like...
Because you know what? Where Leon room at? Where Leon room at? Afune, tell me what's up. First thing, let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
Where this bastard?
Hey, you bastard! I mean, seriously?
Oh, we all know you did it, so. I'm gonna go see who at the dinner hall. Huh? Are you? It's a gate man. No, I just took a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since you started. I don't have the first clue. Okay. So, okay, hold up. I'm gonna skip. Hey, I'm finna to skip this till they tell me what's going on. The truth. Tell me the truth. I wasn't doing the same thing. Same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Hold up. I gotta go in there. I got to. Look, they got all the food. Good night. Oh, there are kind of knives are big to small, but look like one is mid-town. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I'll say that anyways. I just said it. Look like someone who better. Yes. Look down the floor, look up. Okay, let's leave. I'm gonna talk sorry one more time. Hey, one thing of the kitchen. The knife is been missing from the dinner hall.
Totally.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay. It was been missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Oh, I remember now. All this lined up into. Okay. So what you did? Okay, you was getting some. Okay. Well, I was getting some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knife was there. Oh, when I finished my tea, it went back into the... Okay. So, one of the knives was gone. So you saying that... But, by the way, did you really kill Sandra? What? Of course not. Why? I would never. Do you really think I would murder her? Man. Okay, I wanna know. Leave this area. Okay. What's your name, boy? What? Man, please don't talk about this shirt. Bastard. Bakugo. I said Bakugo. Yeah, that's your new name. Bakugo. See? Hold up. I'll mess with you later. Hold up. Cassidy, what's up?
Well, as for me,
Cassidy, I do you ain't. You just ain't shit. Yes, believe it. Hold up, wait a minute. Then what the trash room at? I need the trash room there. It's got to be in here. Okay. Ah!
Mr. Knight, there's no way. So it would.
Well, I feel like you did it too. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. There's it.
Kuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The treasure isn't... Wait, what? How did you... got this song. How did you get in this gate?
No, you can't go any further.
No, it's beyond this part. Only the person on cleaning duty is the only allowed in here.
No, you can't go any further. No, you can't go any further.
Okay, this is stupid. It must be fast to go around.
No, you can't go any further.
Hey, look at it. Hey, look around. Hey, look up. Yeah, let's leave. So who on cleaning duty? It's just happened. Monokuma had talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. With something without someone cleaning during the school would be flooded with trash and okay. So you the cleaning duty, so
Here we go.
okay.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. We need a key to get into the trash room. Only the person who cleaning got access to the key. But what's the point of going all that trouble? Why? Because I've been doing voice on him, like, bro. Doesn't that mean more?
So in other words,
Action. Oh.
so that's it.
That must be why. If the only one. Man, if I could go.
Hey,
Boy,
listen.
It's more.
Hey,
Shut
you
up.
bastard.
Shut up. It's just. I declared to volunteer for something I knew what. Yeah. I knew you.
Is it
lied.
like...
Bro, you ain't
There's
getting no
no
time.
way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
Completely
I will never
unforgivable.
get tired of 2D. After I spend significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D. But, so I volunteered 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is showing to slow love and it's only a PVC figure.
Give me a break.
What? Are y'all not talking about something? Come on. Come on, I'm gonna get straight to it. You like me to open the gate, will you? You know what I look at it make me think. They say the killer his wife, and I learned how to get into it. Bro, why your fat man saw him and trying to find themselves in the way out? Please turn. Leave it to me.
Mr. Naegi!
However, Miss Aiki,
Not a doubt.
you sure are you planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence? Are you? Ooh, no, nigga. Are you planning this all along? No. I just want to see the act right. Shut up, bro. I want to hear your fat ass. No more. Oh, I see two things. This is some. Oh dang, my man actually put hit X. It looked like a burning piece of something. A burning piece, like a huge jump, a burn of love. Anyway, this is look like a piece of clothing and sharp. The piece of buttons up on the shirt look like death. Look like blood on it. Yeah. Well, okay, the kill shot. So, okay, so I'll get that part. There are only a sharp, broken glass shattering around in the front of the incinerator. It looked like using to some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palms of a hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is that? Don't you know what this is? They just said collection of this. Bro, I don't got time for your 7 dragons and stuff. You talking about Games of Thrones? If you talking about Games of Thrones, I would understand it. Only that, I mean, there are only one person who could be. They should all still be in the jail. I better go find out. Hold up, wait a minute. Before we find out, this. Oh, okay. Do you know the green and yellow buttons next to it is the map of the incinerator,
yes,
right? It's pretty. Okay.
Was it a fairy?
Hold up. I shouldn't have skipped this. Hold up. He said somebody turned on the okay. Proud it was the work of a fairy. Don't you realize what you just said? The fairy? No. Last time you wasn't here. The incinerator was off.
I feel as if...
Bro, I want to hear you say one more dumb thing. Somebody got to hit the switch. This whole thing is kind of strange indeed. I wasn't here for the last... Okay, so the gas shutter burned down the... Okay. What does it mean? You must been... Why me?
I'm sure of it.
Everyone already knows you did, man. Bro, I did it, bro. Y'all tell how I did it. I was in the room. Y'all sound... That's the dumbest... Let me leave, bro. That sound the most dumbest stuff ever. If I was in the other room, Saga was in the other room, how I would kill her? Come on. Then I would ask, then I had to kill her for it. Come on, that's stupid. Did he say, they all in the gym, or? I'm ready to do this class trial. I ain't gonna fake it. I ain't gonna front you, y'all. I'm ready to do this, bro. Go in there, Jay. It should be everybody. Oh, no, gotta get out here. I got to get out now. I haven't enough getting break for free. it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Dude, this looks familiar. Ah, that's my crystal ball. But it all been smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
Only brought it cause the guys, it said it will bless him. Ooh, amen. He said it would be unbreakable. So how did it break? It's just made of a glass. It's not a crystal. Did the guys totally? Yes, bro. Wait, hold up. I know his voice. He said it belongs to the pillars of the history of George Washington and Nello. I forgot the word. I did I'm gonna talk about. I did research on Navarro. Oh, I forgot his name. I forgot his name. He said whatever controls the crystal ball controls the world. What's that series of the all best BS? Hey, let's put that aside for now. So you can't say, well, oh now this don't belong to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. But I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. So I came to snatch it. Oh yeah, he what? I think, yeah, he was in the laundry room. Man, I don't got time. I don't got time for your hood. Dang. There you go. I ain't gonna fake it. If I get, like, the reason why I said secure, wait. My girl, you feel me? Reason why I say that because she got, like, a Naruto, like, they both have some Naruto and Hinata vibes. So that's why I say yeah. But if I give her a more chance, yeah, I probably would like her. Hey, Drago. What is that? Before she said Sayaka left a mention, she wrote a number 11037. Do you have any idea what the numbers mean? Sorry, no. Slowly she shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thank you anyway for trying. She doesn't know? Or could she maybe know more than she let? Okay. No, she couldn't be. So, okay, so we got... Yeah, we took the sheets out. I ain't gonna fake it. We took the sheets out and stuff. I think that's all the evidence, right? Then yeah, so let's do the class trial. This is what I meant to put the I meant to say class trial. Okay, so let's go to the dinner thing. So if I got that, no. What? The only person.
Very strange.
Man, nah, bro, I did it. Man, I don't want to hear that. Because you kind of a snake too. I think everybody is ready. I think, yeah. Let's. Sucker!
Listen to me!
Do you have a second McCullough? I'm there to cover this.
You hear me?
No, wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. Bro, I'll try. No way. I'm finna be a killer in a minute. Y'all, whatever. Say I'm gonna kill her one more time. Bro, ain't killing nobody. Okay, what she said?
Huh?
Damn it. Alright. Then we got all the evidence, right? I think we got all of them. Do we? Hold on, what taco? Hey. Yeah, what taco at?
This is very...
Man, no. Alright. I guess we got all of them. Oh, no. Hold on, I gotta look to this. Alright, I'm done. I think I'm done. Okay. So we got, okay. Oh, we fit put that. So we gonna see what she was saying. Make her even flip out. Remember last episode when she flip out? But hey, I ain't gonna tell y'all. I am getting like June 30th on my birthday. June 30th, I am playing The Last of Us, Part 1 and Part 2. But maybe we gonna start off with part 1, then we gonna end up with part 2 if I can understand it. Okay, but I sat there in front of the screen and I put on the DVD player. I pushed play on the screen. It was a dark few seconds, but then hey, it was an image slowly appearing. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage in front of the center, it was a face I recognized all too well, Sayaka. So she was all alone with her friends since she had been so important to her. Okay, she was popular, meaning positive, going through front of the crowds. Okay. See, that image made me hardly to accept she was dead. My vision started to blur in the darkness, and then the voice came. So much of floating
Sayaka Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful.
Hold on, I gotta look behind me. You know, I'm the next moment. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage with. Oh. But I noticed even more than I figured out why the other girls who. Oh, I said figure out. I mean figure.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Oh. Well, the one of the video cut off. What the hell? What was really right? She was a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they were. Is they trying to say was able to get sued now? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. Person. Ding dong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Oh, Baba Cooper said let's get started.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial.
Hey, give me help, Baba Cooper. Give me help.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Listen to me!
They the one who murdered Sniper. It really one of us. But I already know who did it. Leon.
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Leon
Please
Gilbert.
board
I
the
know this.
elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the court where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Well then.
Yes, indeed.
Hold on, I'm trying to get. Let's get this trial. Let's start.
Oh.
What do you think? Doesn't it feel to look like a real courtroom? It look like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Well now. Yeah!
That's it. That's all the skills. I'll finish. Let's do the class trial. Maybe get one more.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
I'll figure out one more chips and let's do it.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened and the one that deceived everyone else.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
A snake, bro.
Friendship penetrates.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Okay. And one thing I can say, the anime, like the game show more, how to say it, more stuff to it than the anime. Like the anime leave some parts off, but the game don't. Like, okay, throwing the each. Hold on, I need some water. My mouth on fire. Hold on.
assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
Nah. Break that. Nah, that's all wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Bro, you ain't always gotta say sorry, girl.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No.
No, that's wrong.
It wasn't random.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Talk your stuff, Mosquito.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Look, you try to put the blame on me. No, you did it. Stop playing. Stop trying to find all these people.
That's right. Makoto's room was...
Man,
Hold on a
wait here,
second.
y'all. Hold on. Tell me.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise,
Tell me, girl.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Yes.
You really believe that?
Because, damn it, well, I'm not the killer. Yeah. Make your argument.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall.
No.
And then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it.
Yes, it's been decided. We've reached the end.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
No.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. I'm just remembering.
Okay,
She
wait,
was in it.
hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Tell me.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina? Remember what you were telling me earlier? Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, bro, I was even in there.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
That's wrong, I wasn't...
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
So who did? Tell him.
Okay,
Tell
so
him.
then,
It was Leon,
who
bro.
did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
Oh, damn.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because... they're not here anymore. Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
So, okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen got to be Sayaka.
I got it!
Saying.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water.
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Makoto! Me and you. Makoto, it's me and you, bro. Me and you just got played by her, bro.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Can't trust these girls no more, Makoto.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
You can't trust some of these girls, but you can't trust all of them. Like, you can't trust some of these niggas, you can't trust, but you can trust all. You feel me?
What?
But alright.
See? He did do it after all.
Man, I
No,
did it,
you're
bro.
wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most...
Darn it, if I don't do something, they all going to blame me for the murder. Don't they understand?
Hold
Everyone
on.
go
It's
down.
still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I know. Let's wreck her out, boy. Oh, hair. What the heck? The hair.
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Yes.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
True.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason
Talk
all
us
the
up.
hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yeah.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Nah.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yeah, I remember.
Shoot!
No, bro. I'll check that. I'll track that, bro. I got to be, yeah. Damn it. The sword. Replace the sword.
Shoot!
Oh my god. Bro, I'm just ain't thinking about this. Hold up. I got 3. Damn it. I'll track that the killer. Wait, hold up. The ultra killer broke her wrist. Hold up. Would it be the road kid? Would it be? Hold up. Our wrist.
Shoot!
Hey, bro. Well, I was just listening or what, bro? It got to
shoot.
Restart this, bro. I just forgot everything. Oh, bro. The door front. Hold on.
I got it!
It was the door
killer
frame!
had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Y'all don't talk about me, cuz I know.
The doorknob?
I forgot it.
What doorknob?
I forgot it. Like, bro, all of it I know, but when she said that, bro, I forgot
The
it,
doorknob
bro.
for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
True.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded.
Alright, come on.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yeah.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, it was this one. This one she ain't locked it because the door frame was broken. Thank you, Spike, for helping me. No.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
The frame wasn't.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't the bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Killer was invested, the room was not broken, then actually was locked. Another detail of the scene was set place in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Yeah, true.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's why I try to tell y'all dumbasses for the hat. Man, shut your ass up.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority
Oh,
rules!
it's too early. It's too early talking
Majority
about.
rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Okay, tell me.
You
don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because they switched doorknobs. I already know, bro. I already know. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Yes, because we switched doorknobs. The killer with it.
Shoot!
How that's wrong? How they was fight. No one. I ain't gotta be roping now. There's no way I could let somebody in the room. Yeah.
Gun!
We switched.
Because Sayaka was
yeah.
already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
And when we did that, we switched keys. Yeah, I remember this. This coming all to my head now. At first, I was lost in it because I was eating the munchies, then stuff.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Real talk, this is what my problem was. I was just hitting it, like, bro, I ain't read it or what, so I finna start reading it.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Huh?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the live. Wait, welcome to the live. Sure. Hey, you know.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
Hey, so what they mean is UWU. What they mean?
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Oh, it's a fake.
Huh?
Respect. Oh, I thought it said fake. It's fake.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Hey, this
So,
is funny.
Makoto, did you write this?
Nah, I ain't writing, bro.
But of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
The note. Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
Bro, we just got played.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
You're so horny, self-conscious.
I'm only into two.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong. Break it. Break it.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
This man.
They got switched?
Yeah, when we was trying,
That's
it got
right.
switched.
The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then,
Yeah.
if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's
Yeah,
room
they
where
switched.
Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
True.
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Right, yeah.
Okay, then who did it?
You did. Nah, you did it. You killed her, yeah. Everybody knows you killed her, but you ain't did it though. You ain't switched the name. Sayaka.
I got it!
She gotta be the
Me
one.
and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Right.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates.
Yeah.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There are. You all get the wrong room.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Nah, it was the sheet. Hold up. Yes, so it got to be the sheet.
Shoot!
So it got to be.
Shoot!
Yes, give me another
I
shot.
refuse to give up yet. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Snap. You can't do it. I know I can't do it.
They got switched? That's right. The nameplates got switched. As a result, the nameplate on Makoto.
So what you're saying...
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other. And the one who switched the names...
Okay, then who did it?
Sayaka, Shuma did it.
Me and Sayaka, so the only other person...
You can also...
Come on.
She would... But why? She wanted someone to...
What?
Invited to understand. That's where...
What happened? Whoever she... We figured it out!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our
Yes.
Then...
That reminds me. There was...
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold up.
Sayaka suggested seems to... How the hell...
I know that her wrist burn from the front. No, look. We got something. Look. Okay, so I guess when Leon came in, right? It was talking, then he got okay.
I got it!
And her
All you have to
wrist
do
was-
is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see. And so...
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Yeah. Come on. Oh.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's all. That ain't. My bad, it was the wrong one. Hold on.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Nah, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. I ain't look what, no, I ain't look.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
No, it didn't.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
Yeah.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it.
Something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife?
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I...
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
True.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Nah, she used the knife.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her palm. Yeah, her palm.
You're talking about her palms. The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
Hey, like and subscribe, bro. Just like and subscribe to us, bro.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume there's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
True.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Nah, it was
Why
nice.
do you say that? Is it because you think...
No, that's not...
Because the water was hot.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
True.
I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
Nasty bastard.
Oh, my.
You're no different.
I'm not...
Insult.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
I got it!
It was Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Kitchen knife the
But
The
we
whole
already
time.
said that the attack started with...
I know, bro. They Monokuma killed him, bro. I mean, I said Monokuma. Monokuma had killed her, bro. I don't know why. She just killed her, and like, bro, how she died was worse than Sayaka. It was crazy.
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword
Yes.
was used as an impromptu defense.
And the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you
Yes.
understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yeah.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Bro, we got played Makoto. How many times we got said it? We got played.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's, and by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
She didn't betray Makoto, but she used Makoto. Like, she used Makoto. Like, she wanted hit. Like, bro, she used her. If you don't think about it, Makoto actually got used by her.
So all that's why she switched the names?
That's why she got played.
But Doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Makoto got played.
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
Oh, you said she. Oh, my bad, bro. I ain't seen the last thing you had said, bro. My bad. Yeah, they was friends. Like,
I'm
till
not
she
sure
did
our
all this.
soft-hearted Makoto is
But they
capable
still
of that
friends.
kind
I ain't
of
gonna say that.
cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Well, Makoto just confused why she do that.
She was the ultimate pop sensation, a totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Yes.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Yeah, Cassie. Yeah, basically, Cassie.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Makoto, it's true, bro.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Come on, Makoto.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Come on, I don't got talk. Come on, Makoto. I got really read. There's nothing left.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
I got pee, bro. Like, come on, I think I know.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Yes, it is. Yes,
no,
it is.
it's wrong.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dying? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
I'll be back, bro. I gotta go to the restroom, y'all. I got pee. I'm back.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes, our left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Hey, ain't a number, it's a letter. It's upside down, so it seems like a number, but it's actually a letter. Like, it's spelling somebody's name. The name is Leon.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. What the heck do those numbers mean?
See, look.
11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Yeah, bro, it's Leon. He did this, bro.
It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use. I just know it.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Yeah, she wrote.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did so. Whose name did she write?
Bro. No. Where your bitch ass at? Yeah, it was you.
Here's my answer.
Yeah.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Leon.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Don't look shocked, bastard. You know
what the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Play the execution
that message on the wall behind in that position, she couldn't move, and as a result, when you look at it standing in front, try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Okay.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
We all knew you the killer,
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Oh, wait, bro, I already know, bro. I already know. You ain't got, you feel me?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
True.
Yes. The killers stabbed Sayaka. They must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, you look shocked now. You look shocked.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are...
Yeah, I think so.
Shoot!
Oh no! Got to when it was how it was. No, it's when it.
Shoot!
Oh, well.
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Hey, first, while the blood is pink, you gotta tell Spike about this. I don't even know.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash.
Interesting.
Tell him, Fume. Tell him. No. I ain't reading Makoto. I ain't reading no stuff. Nah, you trying to get out of this.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to
No, that's wrong.
No, you had to go with the shattered ball and hit the incinerator. Look,
Hold
he's
on.
trying to get out of
I
it.
think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn...
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
You have to throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned on the incinerator on. Big number, I ain't finna reach you. I ain't finna read you.
Hifumi had the key,
I ain't finna read you.
so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got in the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
True.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
The ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious! I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all
won't admit it? Okay, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime, and with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean it? Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. Now here's what happened.
Yeah, come on. This gotta be right here then. Nah, I did this wrong. That's when she dropped the knife, right? If I can't think about it, you feel me? I'm trying to think about it, like. Girl was right there. Then she was scared. Then I guess he did rock it. You feel me? Okay. Do the ball right here, right? Okay, I got it, bro. I got it. Feel me? Throw the shirt right here. Wait, hold up. Do the shirt right here, right? And look, piece hack. They look back at it. Look bad at it. Nah, this wrong here. Damn, definitely this, right? Hold on. Got the knife, right? Okay. A lot of this stuff is seen
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh! Okay, hold on. Walked in through the knife. He hit the knife. Grabbed it, broke it.
Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left, but there was one thing they missed.
That one shirt.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the killer didn't. Isn't that right?
We got you.
It would appear that hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
We got you.
You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit!
Well then, I guess this, Makoto. I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Let's hear it. Okay. But if I fail this, that's because there's some weird stuff going on. Okay, do what they do.
When the killer removed the screws instead, they...
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. Oh. You lied. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lied! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh my God!
Stupid! Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
You think you did get me? No.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Punishment time.
I wonder what kind of...
I mean, oh yeah.
Come on, I want to hear all that. It's punishment time.
Okay.
Come on.
It had to be... Stupid. Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? The screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid.
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stella. Monokuma. Punishment time.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem...
Come on, I want to hear all that. Monokuma, hey, get ready for him. I get an A. Okay, I got a C. Okay. I mean, dumbass.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna...
Haha. Yeah.
Yahoo!
Huh? Hey, hold on.
You killed Psycho.
But
I don't believe this.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a choice. It's killed when to be killed.
That's why...
That's why I had to kill
None of
our
you are
friend.
any different!
Shut up, bitch.
I was just...
Hey,
Hey!
you dead. Monokuma. Say that word. We all want to hear. Say it. Come on. Come on. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. We all want to hear it. No.
no matter what happens,
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was you. Bro, I tell you, these hoes ain't loyal these days. Some of them are, some of them loyal, but not all of them. Like some niggas ain't loyal, but you know.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
What did you say? I don't understand, really. I don't. Come on.
That's enough.
Come on.
Calm down.
I ain't gonna read this.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, you said punishment. We received his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Oh, this the
Wait a
execution
second.
music y'all was telling me about? Oh. Bye, bitch.
Yeah, that's it.
Die.
is that okay? Do you understand?
No, Cassidy, shut up, bro.
So,
Bye.
Oh.
Bye. 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 Bye.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
We doing this, bro.
Hey, come on now.
Oh, hold up. They be doing this to me sometimes.
Stop, please.
Nah, we ain't gonna stop.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
No,
There you
no,
go.
no, no, no.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
There we go, Monokuma. There you go. Die. There.
Extreme!
Alright, I ain't gonna fake it. I'll see anything. I ain't gonna fake it, alright. Boy, stuff was real. Okay. So on Tuesday, we gonna play The Last of Us. So stay tuned of The Last of Us. Hey, and one thing for sure. The Last of Us is coming on June 30th on my birthday. After The Last of Us, the first one, we playing the first one. After we get done with the first one, playing the second one. After we get done with the second one, you know, finish with this one. So when I get The Last of Us, so it's gonna be a time, right? A time scale, right? I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play The Last of Us, the first one, on Monday, you feel me? Every Mondays, then Danganronpa on Wednesdays, then Sleeping Dogs on Fridays. So give me more time and stuff. So hey, you like this video, like and subscribe. I'll be back. I mean, what? I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be gone. 1, 2, 3. D and C squad. And make sure you like and subscribe. Alright. Gang.